WCT has signed new agreements with Mrcb-gk in relation to work on the LRT3 at a substantially lower contract price. The two packages in question, GSO2 and GSO3, were originally signed back in 2017. According to the original announcement, GSO2's contract sum was 640 million, while GSO3's was 840 million, for a total of 1.48 billion for both packages. Based on the latest BOS filing, the new revised contract price is 819 million, which is around 45% lower. The same announcement also revealed that the revised completion date for the LRT3 is now November 30th, 2023. WCT says this comes after the appointment of Mrcb-gk as a turnkey contractor as a result of the change from a project delivery partnership to a turnkey contractor pursuant to a contract between Prasarana Malaysia and the JV. A change that happened when the Pakatan Harapan government at that time deemed the project's swollen 31.65 billion ringgit price tag untenable. WCT's two packages covers work for stations and ancillary buildings, among others, for the stretch of the LRT3 from Merchant Square all the way to Mrcb-gk. Audit firm Deloitte failed to set aside the 2.2 million imposed by the Securities Commission over its failure to report breaches linked to the 2.4 billion ringgit sukuk by Bandar Malaysia, a subsidiary of 1MDB, back in 2014. High Court Justice Datuk Sri Mariana Yahya dismissed Deloitte's judicial review application over the imposition of the fine, with her ruling that it was correct in law. Justice Mariana pointed out that there was a proper notice to show cause issued by the SC, and Deloitte was given an opportunity to be heard. She added that the sanction imposed by the SC showed the seriousness of the decision and there was no bias in the SC's decision to impose the penalty. Justice Mariana also ordered Deloitte to pay 20,000 ringgit costs. Malaysia's economy is expected to continue its recovery journey in the earlier part of 2021, according to the Department of Statistics Malaysia, Bernama reports. Citing the recent Asian Development Bank Economic Report, Chief Statistician Datuk Sri Dr. Muhammad Uzair Maiden says that GDP is projected to fall by 6% this year before bouncing back to 7% in 2021. He says it is crucial to find the right solution and targeted approach to curb the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic while ensuring that the industry players would not be hugely impacted. He also notes that the government had also recently permitted inter-district and interstate travel, which would boost domestic tourism activities. Muhammad Uzair also highlighted that the pandemic had been a blessing in disguise for e-commerce, as online purchases have increased, helping to boost post and courier services. The government's policies and initiatives have also helped to support the stabilization of the labour market, but Muhammad Uzair adds that more still needs to be done, given a recent uptick in unemployment numbers for October. Nestle Manufacturing Malaysia was fined 90,000 ringgit by the Sessions Court here today on 2 counts of releasing industrial effluent in excess of the acceptable limit, Bernama reports. Judge Rofia Mohammed meted out the fine after the company, represented by its Safety and Health Manager K. Arunan, changed his plea on both charges to guilty. Rofia said she took into account that environmental pollution was a serious case and involved public interest. On the first count, the company was charged with releasing 5 types of industrial effluent containing the biochemical oxygen demand requirement exceeding the standard limit into waters. The second was for releasing concentrated chemical oxygen demand requirements in excess of the standard limits into inland waters. The offences were committed on its premises in Jalan Playa 15/1, Section 15 Shah Alam on May 21st, 2019 between 10:10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Copper product manufacturer Darwin Holdings has completed the acquisition of a 32.5% stake in Royce Pharma Manufacturing for 20.85 million cash. Group MD Datuk Sri Ngu Tiang Ung says this represents Darwin's first foray into the pharmaceutical industry, which he says holds vast prospects. He adds that equipped with Royce Pharma's robust pharmaceutical capabilities and experience, the group aims to tap on viable opportunities, particularly the development of pharmaceutical products. In addition, he says Darwin will continue to look into downstream applications of the biochemistry and chemistry of copper and copper proteins.